What up, bitches? Marcos Aquino here. It is extremely windy out here in Voorhees, New Jersey. So, yeah, I'm not going out there unless I want to end up like in the movie Twister, where, people in the Twister, not good. But anyway, today I'd like to recommend to you people one of the funniest people on the internet. I said people twice. Yowza. Of course, I'm talking about
Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
the Nostalgia Critic, whose real name is Doug Walker. He basically reviews like old kids shows, movies, stuff that people feel nostalgic about, and most of those times he rips those things to shreds. One of the best examples is, if you ask me, his review of The Lost World Jurassic Park. The not that great sequel to Jurassic Park. Well, he reviewed it, and let me tell you, it is hilarious. Here's a scene from it.
Well, hello there. What are you?
What little girl is this? Any real child would take a look at that little green monster and go,
Oh, and there's also this part.
And now for comedically over-the-top scream in 3, 2, 1. Seriously, what woman, especially seeing her daughter getting eaten, would take the time to raise her arms in the air and throw them down? You do that while telling a joke. The aristocrats!
Oh, but that's nothing. This is my favorite part out of the entire review.
So the T-Rex roams the neighborhood and searches for water. That's nothing. You should see Susie next door. Oh look, even Boomer makes a cameo in this movie.
There's a dinosaur in our backyard.
Yes, but what about Boomer?
Boomer will we'll get you another Boomer.
Oh my god. Oh, that man is awesome. He also reviewed another film from that same year, 1997. Obviously, one of the worst films of all time, Batman and Robin. So, seeing as if that movie is one of the worst films of all time, he took extra precautions when it came to reviewing it. He tries as hard as he can not to kill himself, but he didn't count on his little cyanide pill. Now here's an excerpt from that review, and I hope you enjoy it.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad. They're just suiting up, there's the Batmobile, the music's nice. Maybe this won't be so horrible after all.
I want a car. Chicks dig the car.
This is why Superman works alone.
No, I can't do it!
Hey, I'm wearing a new shirt again. Wow. But anyway, yeah, that's how I would react if I had to sit through that movie. I mean, Batman Forever, which was the movie that came before Batman and Robin, it wasn't bad, yet it wasn't good. It was okay. I mean, I could deal with that movie more than Batman and Robin, because there were actually a few things that actually made it a bit more, salvageable. Like, take for example, Val Kilmer wasn't a bad Batman. He was even a pretty good Bruce Wayne. And Jim Carrey, although some people thought of him as incredibly annoying in that movie, and I can understand that, at some points, yes, he was over the top, but yet Jack Nicholson's Joker was over the top, so it figures. So far, I have not met a person who liked Batman and Robin. And I hope to never meet a person who liked Batman and Robin, because if there is someone out there who does like it, you might want to make sure that your head is on straight. Just saying. And here's another scene where basically Nostalgia Critic is incredibly fed up with Poison Ivy's dialogue. And he decides to just, in a way, put an end to it, but yet he is unsuccessful. Take a look.
Go ahead, say it. I dare you. I double dare you. You know you want to. You know you want to do every cliche in the book. Go ahead, say it. Say it. Say it!
Curses!
God damn this movie!
We feel your pain, Nostalgia Critic. When he was, hitting his head with his hat, it kind of looked like he was, a cowboy. I'm not trying to nitpick here. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Ride 'em, cowboy! Here's another review that I really like. His review for Independence Day. And, yes, some people don't like it. Some people do like it. I like it. Is it a very prolific story? No. Is the dialogue, a cut above the rest? No. It's just a fun popcorn action movie that anyone could at least it's one of those movies where you just gotta turn off your brain and enjoy it. Here's a scene from that review, and it also kind of explains why he said, what about Boomer, and in that excerpt from Lost World Jurassic Park. Take a look.
So July 3rd hits as we look over the aftermath the aliens have left behind.
You maniac! You blew it up!
That's the advantage of being a fighter pilot. In the Gulf War, we knew what we had to do.
Aw, hey, look on the bright side. Could have been an oil spill. So Vivica and her kid are shocked to find that duck and cover shit really works, as they grab a truck and start looking for survivors. Yeah, but did Boomer make it okay?
Boomer will live.
God, that guy should have been at the Reviewers Awards. It would have been even cooler than it was. In fact, that should happen for next year. Jeremy Johns, Schmoes, if you're watching this, ask the Nostalgia Critic if he could present next year for the Reviewers Awards. Even if it's for, worst movie of the year. That could work. Because, he isn't a professional critic. He does it for fun. So it makes sense for him to do an award for that. So there you have it. If you like what you've seen here, with his stuff, the links to all three of those reviews are in the description, so feel free to click on each one separately or all three, And if you like what you've seen here with my own stuff, then feel free to press the like button, add this video to your favorites, and maybe even subscribe if you want. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter under Aquino, because if you follow me, then you might even want to follow some of the people that I follow, people that are much cooler than me. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Brittany Bader, one of my good friends, and from what I've heard, one of my loyal subscribers. So yeah, here's to you, Brittany. But until next time, this is Aquino saying,
Christity Christ Christ Christ!